Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is how I beat Trapper Jarrun with 2 pets in order to level a 3rd one. Jarrun can be found here, on the shore north of Valdistal and Stormheim. He's only available to fight when his world quest comes up. In my first slot, I have a leveling pet. Bring one with at least 400 health. Today, I've got Amagosa. In the second slot, I have my spring rabbit with Scratch, Dodge, and Burrow. Any rare quality rabbit will do just fine. Last, bring a pet with aquatic damage. I've got Toothy with Rip and Blood in the Water. A snail with Shell Shield and Dive would also do great, or just whatever aquatic pet's been flopping around your life lately. Okay, so have your leveling pet in your top slot, don't forget your safari hat if you have one, and we go ahead and get started. So on round 1, use your whatever move you want on your leveling pet, doesn't really matter, we're going to use a little bit of damage, and then switch out to your rabbit pet. On your rabbit, very easy to remember, we go 3, 2, 1, so we're going Burrow, followed by Dodge, followed by Scratch. So burrowing here means we're not hitting into his evasion, and then we get underground, do a little bit of damage, and then we come back up, and it's time to dodge. Dodge is really nice on rabbits, not just for this fight, but in general, because they're so fast. You get 2 rounds worth of effectiveness out of dodge if you're faster than your opponent. So dodge just avoids a whole bunch of damage, and it means that the rabbits are useful for quite a few fights. So if you didn't have one, and you end up getting one just for this, it'll be handy, I promise. And then we spam Scratch, that does critter damage, which is extra effective against him, so that takes care of him in a couple of hits. And then down he goes. So he gets to come back, but that's okay because he has been nerfed. He's doing 25% less damage during this invulnerability round, which is nice. Burrow came back up, so I dove underground with Burrow, and then Crawdead is going to come out next, and he's going to get hit with that. Now, Crawdead, I think, is a hilarious name for an undead Crawdad pet, but I have a very simple sense of humor. So don't use Dodge first, you want to use Scratch, and then Dodge, and that's because he's going to put up Shell Shield right now. So if we dodged, we would have been avoiding damage he wasn't about to do, and that let us hit him with Scratch before he got that Shell Shield up. So Crawdad comes out, use Scratch, and then Dodge, and then just spam Scratch until he goes down. Shouldn't take very long because you're just doing so much bunny damage with your bunny. And then he comes back up, and he gets to do some more unfair damage just on his free round, but you know what? Burrow's back up, so we'll dive underground, and then he doesn't get to hit us with that. So the last pet's going to come out. This is Gnaw. He doesn't do very much damage to you because his attacks are not very effective against critters. Your bunny is still good here. But unfortunately, we're no longer doing strong damage, so we're just going to get as much mileage as we can out of the rabbit before it goes down. Get Dodge up back up as soon as it comes up, just because you are going to be avoiding 2 rounds worth of damage like that, like we talked about, and then spam Scratch until your bunny tragically dies. Just get as much damage in as you can. And then our 3rd pet, which is whatever aquatic damage pet you decided to bring along, doesn't really matter. You're only doing, roughly, 700 aquatic damage when you're extra effective. Just whatever you have. Bring it out and then finish off the fight. So with Toothy, I go Rip and Blood in the Water, and it should be easy as that. Here we go. And Blood in the Water hits her. What do we get? 975. Overkill. Too easy. Have I ever mentioned that I really enjoy Jarrun's facial starfish? I think that's very handsome. So there we go. And that's how I beat Jarrun. Because he can be easily 2-manned with common pets, I think this is going to be a welcome fight for new pet battlers growing their collection. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!